deliver on the people's mandate by advancing the FY25 budget resolution to restore the fiscal health of our great nation by reining in reckless spending and reigniting economic growth. In addition, we will provide critical resources to our Commander-in-Chief to secure our border, strengthen our military, and provide for the common defense. This budget resolution provides the fiscal framework for what will be one of the most consequential pieces of legislation in modern history, and the principal legislative vehicle for delivering on President Trump's America First agenda. The era of wasteful, woke, and weaponized government is over. This balanced budget resolution will achieve the following objectives. To make America prosperous again, we will provide tax relief for working families and small businesses who've suffered through one of the worst cost of living crises in our nation's history. We will reverse the Biden-Harris administration's whole-of-government assault on domestic energy, which will bring down prices for consumers, breathe life back into our economy, and reestablish American energy dominance. We will put an end to the administrative state and the barrage of burdensome regulations that are crushing our small businesses and compromising our freedoms. We will rein in the reckless spending that lit the fuse on inflation and record interest rates, weakening our economy and pushing our nation to the brink of a debt crisis. We will right-size this bloated bureaucracy. We will root out the massive waste and fraud in the federal government. And to make America safe again, we will provide critical resources to our Border Patrol agents and to our troops to strengthen our military, secure our border, and bolster our Commander-in-Chief in his first and most important job to provide for the common defense. This reconciliation process is not just an exercise in matching revenues with outlays. More importantly, it's reconciling the difference between the American people's interest, expectations, and values and a federal government that has lost its way, forgotten who it serves, and too often has failed to faithfully, fairly, and efficiently execute the laws of the land. And what we learned from November's election, and I think what is abundantly clear to all, the American people want their country back. They want normal. They want to return to common sense. The American people want their streets safe, their borders secure, their laws enforced. They want their country to be secure, their Commander-in-Chief to be strong, and they want to be respected on the world stage again. They want their troops trained, not indoctrinated, and they want a military ready to fight and win wars, not focused on the latest progressive cause celeb. They want an opportunity for a better job, a bigger paycheck, and a better quality of life for their families. They want to keep more of their hard-earned money to pay their bills and provide for their families, and maybe every now and then take their spouse out for dinner. They want their government to steward their tax dollars responsibly. They want an efficient, effective, and accountable government. They want to help people. They want to help their fellow Americans in their time of need, but they expect their fellow Americans, when they're able, to help themselves. We have an unprecedented opportunity, and I believe a sacred obligation to meet this moment with the urgency it demands. Now more than ever is the time for Republicans in Congress, both House and Senate, to demonstrate the courage of their convictions, take bold action to meet this historic moment. This budget resolution is more than numbers on a ledger. It's a blueprint for restoring America's security, prosperity, and leadership in the world. It's a promissory note for our children to preserve the land of liberty and opportunity by safeguarding it from an unwieldy government and the unbridled spending, taxing, and regulating that threatens to destroy it. Together, under the leadership of President Trump, we will usher